So as I was being harassed on that the Dwayne Reed on 14th Street, my rope got entangled, and they were telling me to leave quickly after I bought the water. I bought a gallon of water, this gallon, because this other water. And I told me to leave quickly. I'm like, look, my rope got entangled when it's raining outside, And as soon as I left, you know, as soon as I left, the lady came and gave me this unlocked. So like, am I being substituted for a sex trafficking ring or what? Why are you humiliating me? And they say people that are sex traffickers allegedly in Europe, like places like Italy, would abuse the migrants, make them feel unwelcome, unloved, and force them to prostitution. So my mother's daughters killed her by feeling maintenance on her. Their names are Belani and Flora, and I've been trying to sue that hospital, Bellevue Hospital, that went along with the scheme to hold my mother in captivity, even though she passed the mental health test, and they locked her up in psych hold, even though she was there to get rid of her heart disease. And at the point, they told them to lock her up in psych hold. My mother said I went into a life insurance policy fraud, and they were just trying to hurry up my mother to die by aggravating her to death. And she died of shock, really, immediately. When she couldn't believe she was being arrested wrongfully by daughters setting her up. She didn't even tell her daughters her location. I don't know who to get them the location. Because my mother, that was the same thing. And when they showed up at the hospital, she was worried and hardly were able to find out the hospital's location. She didn't tell them what hospital she was in. So there's a gang, and my mother believed that there was a part of the gang also. So there's a gang, targeting foreigners. There was a boy in America. I also, my life has not been easy. They will harass me like that. Like today, I was being harassed at the Dwayne Reed, and they threw me as I have to leave quickly. As soon as and they always try to send me for a violent confrontation to make it look like I'm slandering them on purpose or whatever. And this lady came around me as soon as I was thrown out of the Dwayne Reed. She was hanging around that Dwayne Reed in front. So I don't know what I gave me this Christian tract. It's like they're trying to make me feel to give me a low self-esteem. So whatever that is about, so it's like a sex trafficking ring in which they try to force me to feeling low self-esteem. Like this is a little too much. You know, they say sex traffickers will do that. Part of the grooming for the sex trafficking work is to make you feel unworthy, unloved, to feel low. I said this is how they push a lot of foreigners into prostitution in Italy. So apparently, some may believe I'm worth a lot of money because my mother was killed in Bellevue Hospital wrongfully. I was arrested by immigration wrongfully. The NYPD took my home in 2010 wrongfully, and every God I was trying to help him with the court papers, the police want to choke him dead. So they must think my story is worth a lot of money, at least for making movies. So I don't know why all this forced connection. People making sexual advances towards me and stuff. So I feel maybe they feel if they're connected to me, they can go make a movie, and I hope I get killed in the end or whatever, and they get to make all the movie money. So I'm not interested in any movie being made about me behind my back. My life is very complicated. If there's ever going to be a movie about me, I have to be the one to be alive, to direct it and everything. Because nobody would know about me. I'm a very private person. So whatever this is about, this is weird. I don't know if some of these Hollywood bigs are into this, because I've experienced so much tragedies. I don't know, why I'm being lured into some sexual trafficking mess, some scam marriage mess. I'm not interested in marrying anybody. I'm not interested in having a child with anybody. So please back off. I'm not interested in in any of you trying to get into my love life. I'm single. I'm happy single. Thank you very much. But I appreciate any assistance you're able to provide for me. I'm a homeless immigrant. I'm not looking to be sex trafficked. If any Hollywood is trying to make a movie about my story, because for the past 24 years I've been in New York, it's been tragedy upon tragedy. My mother got killed here in New York City. My friend got killed. So if any of you Hollywood is trying to make a movie about me and you're sponsoring this evil I'm experiencing, please don't use me as a what's it called? As a caricature, as a pawn. Because some of these are deliberate hostility. These are not just random or steady. As soon as I told me out of the Dwayne Reed, this lady came. She was hanging out front of the Dwayne and gave me this Christian tract. So whatever cover you're hiding under, I'm a victim of romance scam, sex trafficking, ring. And the world is to watch out. I'm also New York is not safe to host the World Cup. The law enforcement don't help me when I try to expose all this stuff. I call 911 regularly. Sometimes they punch me. And I was just talking about this radio host, Ibro, in the morning. During the COVID in 2021, he was saying he loves Nigeria, and if anybody's having financial difficulty, they should contact him on his radio show. It's going to help his listeners. And I was contacting his radio show. They won't put me on air. I will leave them voice, but they won't contact me. All of a sudden, people were approaching me on the street for in the sexual advances. I don't know if this was his agent. And I told them I'm not interested. I will record them. And all of a sudden, I started threatening that people are going to be getting punched from the back. And I was sitting 1 block away from me, and this Macy's. I was sitting in front of the Bank of America. There's a Chipotle restaurant, and I fell asleep at 10 p.m. This was on July 3rd, 2024, and all of a sudden, I woke up to being punched from the back. And they were making and all of a sudden, a lot of the video evidence I recorded leading to that attack, people making sexual advances towards me in this area, and I believe they might be agents of this Ibro in the morning guy. All those videos have been hacked off of my phone. So I'm experiencing sexual trafficking type abuse, grooming, and I was being harassed at the Dwayne Reed, and they threw me out for nothing. They said, my rope got entangled, and people that attack me like that would seize on any opportunity just to bully me. And they tell me I have to leave the store fast. I'm like, excuse me, my rope got entangled because people always steal my belongings, so I always tie with a rope on the train and everything. So it would be hard for anybody to just pick up my belongings and run away. So I was, my rope got entangled, I couldn't untie it quickly. And it was time to leave the store quickly. I said, don't be rude to me. And as soon as I left the store, this lady came and gave me this Christian tract. I said that she was waiting in front of the store on Fulton Street. I'm like, am I being group for sexual trafficking? Why are you trying to make me feel unloved? I'm not looking for love, really. No, I'm good. I'm a Judeo-Christian. I believe in God. I believe, God loves me. So why are you trying to put this in my face? So I'm going to save this tract. Our fingerprint is all over this. But they always steal my evidence. But every evidence I acquire like this, a fingerprint. The lady that gave me the fingerprint is, is all over it. So whatever she knows, if it's just an innocent, incident that just happened to be standing in front of the store at the time I was being kicked out, this was going on.